You wear that Stormcloak armor well, friend.
Hi everyone, and welcome to my 2000 subscriber special, Syver, the Son of Skyrim.
For the Sons of Skyrim!
Syver comes from one of the oldest families in Windhelm, and served as a soldier for Ulfric's father Hoag, the Bear of Eastmarch. During the Great War, Syver joined the Imperial Legion alongside a young Ulfric Stormcloak, and the two were sent to help defend the Imperial City from the Dominion's siege. Ulfric himself was captured during the early battles, but Syver fought on and witnessed firsthand the fall of the Imperial City and the Legion's assaults to retake it the following year. During the battle, Syver was grievously wounded and blinded in his right eye. He was evacuated to Bruma, where he remained in recovery for the rest of the war. When news of the Empire's surrender reached him, Syver abandoned the Legion in shame and hid himself away in the Jerall Mountains. As he aged, Syver's mind turned towards his childhood home, and he longed to spend his final years back in Skyrim. He headed north for the border, but was swiftly captured, along with his old friend Ulfric Stormcloak, and sent to Helgen for execution. Before we get started, I'd just like to give a special thanks to the Discord members who helped decide on the rules for this build and flesh out the character.
Thank you for your help.
Syver is a true Nord, meaning he will only put perks into the Nord's racial skills, which are smithing, block, two-handed, one-handed, light armor, and speech.
I'm a true Nord. Simple as that.
Syver is allowed to use other skills, such as archery, but will not put perks into them. He is also not allowed to cast spells, or use any scrolls and staffs. For my playthrough, I also won't be brewing potions, or enchanting any items, but recharging them would be permitted. Syver will only barter with Nord and Redguard merchants, and he will only travel to Imperial territories once they become the objective of the Liberation of Skyrim quest. And finally, he will only use followers when forced by a quest, with the exception of our trusty horse.
Only thing better than riding a swift horse is riding a swift horse over the enemy.
Like most Nords, Syver values honor, strength, and tradition. His ancestors rank among famed warriors, master craftspeople, and shrewd merchants, and Syver brings all these skills to bear in his daily pursuits. He is a fierce warrior, bravely charging enemy lines and shattering shields with his battle axe, as well as shattering his foes' resolve with his battle cries. Syver doesn't abide elven materials, relying on traditional iron, steel, and Nordic weapons. I used the Skyforged steel battle axe for my playthrough,
Just like Ysgramor himself.
but you could craft a Nordic, Ebony, or Skyrim battle axe instead. Enchanted versions of these will become available at higher levels, but Soon's Judgment has the most powerful frost enchantment. Wuthrad is also a good choice for taking on the Thalma, if you feel like completing the companion's quest line. Similarly, you can use either a hunting bow, or one made to match your choice of weapon material. Syver proudly wears the armour of the Stormcloaks, along with an amulet of Talos, but also employs various rings and amulets to increase weapon damage, improve his magical resistances, and improve his ability to recover from battle. If you can find it, Skyrim Light Armor has the best armor rating, and will offer the best versions of the desired enchantments. I quite like the scaled armor, since it offers a decent armor rating, strong enchantments, and an appealing aesthetic. Hide armor is a good starting point, but would really be more of an aesthetic choice for later in the game. I couldn't find a helmet with an archery enchantment and had to settle for using a circlet, but I used braces of both sure grip and archery. I mostly used boots to fortify carry weight, but also employed others to add elemental resistances. I think the Stormcloak officer gauntlets and boots match the cuirass the best, but unless you're going to add enchanting, it isn't really a practical choice. Syver is generally tolerant of foreigners, even if he is distrustful of elves,
Damn elves.
and those who would be aligned with the Thalma or the Empire.
Death to the Empire!
He considers himself a defender of the people, and as such, will do what he can to help a fellow Nord and build a good name for the Stormcloak.
You have my thanks. It's been an honor.
At the end of the playthrough, Syver had reached level 34 with 100 magicka, 400 health, and 130 stamina. Since he wasn't casting spells and didn't recharge any magical items, all the mage skills remained at 15. We got plenty of use out of the warrior skills, with two-handed reaching 100, smithing reaching 89, and archery reaching 60. One-handed made it to 31 by the time I reached Riverwood, while wearing the Iron Hand gauntlets for so long brought heavy armor up to 26. I probably didn't block as much as I should have, so it only reached 28. For the thief skills, light armor reached 83, and speech got to 66. I picked a few locks, taking the skill to 44, and sneak made it to 20. Pickpocket remained at 15, but alchemy went to 17 because I helped Lami in Morthal. For smithing, I took the left branch up to advanced armors, which allows crafting of Nordic and scaled equipment. I took the right branch up to ebony smithing, so I could also craft ebony and Skyrim items, and I also got the arcane blacksmith perk, so I could improve the enchanted armors that I purchased. I only had enough levels in block to get the first two shield wall perks, but if you invested more in this skill, then the quick reflexes perk, and anything on the right branch up to disarming bash could be used. Two-handed was Syver's primary skill, so I took all 5 of the barbarian perks, along with champion's stance, devastating blow, sweep, and war master. You could also add great critical charge, and the limb splitter perks if you really want to make the Empire bleed. I didn't put any perks in one-handed, but took all 5 of the Agile Defender perks in the light armor tree, followed by Custom Fit, and the rest of the left branch up to Windwalker. We can't use the matching set perk for the gear I've chosen, but deft movement would be a good investment if you took the skill to its limits. Finally, I only took the first of the haggling perks, then went up to the merchant perk to make bartering a little easier, since Syver had so few people to do business with. You could easily invest further in this skill, but the bribery and fence perks aren't particularly relevant for our character. As always, I have listed the order in which I took the perks in the video description. Now let's get into the playthrough.
Who are you?
For Ulfric and Skyrim!
Join forces with Raylock
Again, solid guard, brother.
and put on a fresh uniform. Use the war axe until you can get a two-handed weapon. And feel free to loot the Legionnaires. Stumble upon the massacre at the Shrine of Talos
Damn elves! You'll pay for this!
and assign the Warrior Stone. Collect the usual loot, as well as animal pelts for leveling smithing,
Use the
before
key to the
enjoying
house.
some Nordic
Stay as long as you
hospitality
like.
from Gerda.
If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Sell your loot to Alva, and get a two-handed weapon, along with your preferred backpack. You'll also want a woodcutter's axe, and probably some vegetable soups. Defend Pelagia Farm from the giant,
Must have scared them off.
Fine.
then gain access to Whiterun,
Keeping an eye on you.
and find it overrun with elves, and Imperials.
Then you're either
Make
a
your
Stormcloak
allegiances known.
sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine.
And buy a wild horse map,
Of course.
Honest
then
gold,
start helping the local Nords and Redguards to build support for the Stormcloaks.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze.
You found it. I've been looking for that blade for months.
Assault White River Watch to get the Iron Hand gauntlets. Then speak to the leader of the companions
This is Vilnius. He will test your arm.
and take a few swings at Vilcus,
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy.
so you can join their honored company. Complete a simple job,
Here's your share of their reward. This is a
then
simple
see
errand.
Skjor for your trial,
Time is right for it to be your trial.
and delve into Dustman's Cairn with fire. Learn their secret shame,
Werewolf! Kill the monster!
then retrieve the fragment, and return to your Vaska
Has challenged and has shown his valor.
so you can get a Skyforged steel battle axe from Aeolin.
Just like Ysgramor himself.
After doing some smithing, visit the Jarl
Join Ulfric's side and attack him.
and report your findings to the nearby
Don't
Stormcloak
join
commander.
anything. Either you're a true son of Skyrim or you're not.
Start heading east, stopping by Hilgrim's tomb
Gods know what with my dead relatives.
to help Goldir deal with Varl's Baron,
Thank you for your help with vows.
and Kinesgrove to help some more locals,
Himself. I'll buy everything you've dug up. Land sheep. So Lena really did stumble into that cave.
as well as uncover an Imperial conspiracy.
That's not something we want everyone to be hearing.
Return home to Windhelm
Anyone else better watch their step.
and find it similarly overrun with elves,
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Then visit your old friend Ulfric and sign up to be a Stormcloak.
Before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take.
Continue east to tame the Pale Mare. And you can also get a scaled helmet or Stormcloak helmet from Fort Amol.
Wizards. Why is it always wizards?
Start helping out the local lords.
Oh, thank you. Fine pleasure, kind.
Got any ale or meat?
Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Being sure to free any captured brothers you encounter. And continue up to Winterhold for some more tasks.
I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold.
I have some thinking to do. Thank you for this.
Before defeating an ice wraith. And taking the oath.
You want to look the part.
Ride south to Riften. Where you can practice your powers of persuasion on the locals.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
Tell Shab that he doesn't owe me anything.
And finally get your horse a Stormcloak saddle.
Ah, that's my girl.
Make sure you help out the Nords of Riften,
Wonderful.
Took your sweet time getting it to me.
Here, I had him make you a few things for all that travel.
Wait,
as well as those in Shore's
every
Stone.
last one of them?
Ah, yes. Seems he sent back my satchel stuffed with letters.
Then start training light armor with Grelka. And keep practicing your smithing. Make sure you take advantage of the Unhindered and Advanced Armors perks. Then reunite with Ralof and Galmar outside Corvenjun
Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim?
and send the Legion to their grave.
That's the end of that.
Death to the Empire!
Must have scared them off.
Defeat the dead king
Damn dustman! Why don't you stay dead?
and retrieve the Jagged Crown. Then let Ulfric know he owes Galmar a drink
Right. Did you run into any trouble? I'm glad
and
you're
receive
here.
your next
I
task.
have a message I need delivered for the Jarl of Whiterun.
Stumble upon a gruesome scene
This is Susanna from Candleheart Hall.
and interrogate the witnesses,
Running away, but didn't get a good look at it.
then get deputized by the steward.
The guards will be told to assist you as necessary.
Follow the bloody trail, then get the key from Tova
You'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
and investigate Hierin. Sell the amulet to Calixto and speak to Viola about her
There
flyers,
have been rumors swirling about him for years.
then visit Runefirth
I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. Keep
and come up with a plan to catch the killer.
That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Bring your trap
What a waste.
You've done
and
this
make
to give
Windhelm
mighty service,
safe once more.
I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
Head up to Dawnstar, where you can get some more quests,
Got any ale or meat?
Thank you. Let me show you some tricks around the fort.
and once you've reached both 60 light armor and 60 smithing, you can start training archery with Aela.
For now,
Bring Ulfric's axe to
I'll hold on
Balgrove,
to this axe, but it's a tenuous piece at best.
then get sidetracked to Bleak Falls Barrow. Cut down Arvel, and retrieve the golden claw. Then put down the Draugr
Draugr. Ain't you ever seen one before?
and find the secret of Bleakfall's Barrow. Stunlock the Scourge Lord and retrieve the Dragonstone. Then deliver it to Farengar and face your first dragon. Slay the worm
Die, dragon!
Is it dead? My grandfather
and unlock
used to
the
tell
power of
stories
your
about
birthright.
Those born into dragon blood.
The
Then press
esteemed
Balgruuf
Jarl of
for his
Red
answer.
Hell has my answer. I'm sure he gets it.
Make sure you read the for sale notice in the Banded Mare. Then speak to the Alakia and Sadia
Please, will you help me? There's no one here I can trust.
before bringing word to Ulfric. Receive your new orders
I want you on the front line.
and join the forces amassing outside Whiterun.
Of Skyrim!
Then assault the city
You're a disgrace to your own kind!
lay siege to the keep, and force Balgruuf's surrender.
That's enough. True Nords never back down!
Place the hold under Stormcloak control,
Hjalmar, come. Let us restore order.
We've
Then
driven
inform
the
Ulfric of your
Imperials
victory.
out of Whiterun. This is good. Very good. But I also
and
want
begin
you to
the
find
next
our
phase of the
captain for
campaign.
me. Hjalmar will have special tasks for you, and will need you when we liberate the capital.
Slip down to Falkreath
Could you
and carry
deliver
favour
ashes
for the
to Ruben,
Stormcloaks.
the priest of Arcane?
Honest pay for honest work.
Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
Then battle through Shriekwind Bastion. The first word of Elemental Fury. Report to Galmar,
To slip in, free our men, and take over the fort.
then meet up with Raylock
How have you been?
and carry out the rescue
There and
mission.
free our men. Killing anyone inside as you go. Let's teach these bastards a lesson.
And I
Return to Ulfric and receive a special reward,
so I'd like to offer you a holy weapon.
then buy the murder house and do some renovations.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Keep training to 50 archery. Then visit Halvar in Lorikstead and get yourself a goat. Bring word to the Alakia
outside of the city. We will wait for you.
and lead Sadia to the stables,
Let's not waste any time.
then decide her fate. Move on to Markarth and start killing the Forsworn.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
Then work on public relations,
Blessings of our
before reporting for duty. Find Rarex Amulet and trade it for his cooperation, then return to Galmar.
I knew you would come back with something for me.
Run into Raylock
I was wondering if I'd run into you out here?
and ambush the caravan. Then liberate Fort Sunguard from the Imperials. Slay the dragon at Dragontooth Crater. And learn the second word of Elemental Fury. Before bringing the good news to Ulfric.
We can put a stop to raging over Syver.
Help out the folks in Morphel.
Danica Pure Spring?
Honest gold for honest work.
Now that was a punch.
Then find Galmar at the front lines.
Imperial Legion in Warhol.
Track down the courier
Is that so?
and take his delivery. Then give the orders to Galmar
More of our plans than I thought. Not good.
and deliver the forgeries.
Suppose it would be. Good thinking.
Idiots.
Thank you, soldier.
After checking in with Galmar,
Ulfric was right about you.
capture Fort Snowhawk and prepare for the assault on Hafengar.
Maybe Carmark is practically in his backyard now.
Ride to the enemy stronghold
Did you come to Solitude to join the Legion and speak to Ritter?
and witness the death of a hero.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother.
Then retrieve his Amulet of Talos.
Thanks.
Comfort Safari
Talks about son. Mom doesn't say much since Alpha Vlog came here.
Why did you...
and bring the amulet to Greta.
It's a sign. I'll return to temple. Here's something for your help.
Then do some odd jobs
For honest work.
Honest pay for honest work.
All right, the rum. Thank you.
and get the final word of Elemental Fury from Meridia. You would have received a letter about an Imperial champion,
This won't
so report to Iserol
That's why I'm sending you. You got the grit to get this done?
and retrieve the Stormbear equipment. Then meet the Imperial champion
Pleasant weather for a war, no?
and crush the Empire's last hope.
Show those Imperials what real lords are made of.
Fall into duty
That brought each of us here. But it is love that keeps us fighting.
and expel the Legion from Fort Hrazstad. Then prepare for the final assault
Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you.
and rally behind Ulfric at the city gates. Storm the city and push the Legion back to the castle. Then confront the cornered general
He has given up, but I have not.
and cut the head off the snake.
It was
Celebrate
you
the
who fought a
Stormcloak
dying
victory.
empire, who sunk its claws into our land, trying to drag us down with it. But more
And the
than
liberation of
that, it
Skyrim.
was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles.
You come
Then
and
receive
forsake
your final
here.
orders
That, I expect you'll know what to do.
and carry them out. Make the climb to High Hrothgar and start down the path of the Dragonborn. Learn some new tricks Then go on a wild goose chase and learn the first word of Stormcall while you're in the area.
That's the last of them.
Get accosted by some fanatics. Then recover the horn and hear Delphine's plan before changing to the Lord Stone. Slay Sir Lochmere and get the truth from Delphine. Then go along with her schemes and go behind enemy lines.
Your invitation, please.
Slip away unnoticed,
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
then slaughter the elves
I'll kill you!
and learn what you can about Esbern.
Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't.
Head straight to the Ratway and make your introductions. Then cut your way out of Riften and lead Esbern to Forelhost. Encounter Captain Valmir
You're a true friend to Skyrim. You will help me in my mission.
and assault the Dragon Cult. Then learn the second word of Stormcall and execute the false captain. Reunite Esbern and Delphine
It's good to see you. This
and
is
learn of Alduin's Wall
Sit down and stay warm and rejuvenated.
then storm the Castspire,
Another one.
open the way to Skyhaven Temple, and learn the Dragon Lore. Return to Arngeir for some more words of power,
I will grant you my understanding of clearness. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
then scale the mountain and discuss a solution with Parthenax.
Cast yourself back to the other end of the break.
Get some direction from Arngeir,
In the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold.
then visit the college
And can destroy those without a strong will.
and teach them the power of the Thu'um.
That gave me the shivers.
I'll bring
Check out the library,
but it's not much.
then find the Mad Mage
I absconded with them. So two
and get the
things
Dwemer
I
keys.
have for you. 2 ships, 1 edger, 1 round.
Rather than go to Alftown, head over to Ralbathar. Not only is it a shorter path with fewer enemies, you can also serve justice on Elaine Dufont.
Die, you dog!
Unlock the way to Blackreach, then take a short stroll, and you'll have the Elder Scroll in no time. Then bring it to the Time Wound, have a vision of the past, and test your voice against Alduin. Shoot him down.
These moves of you have become strong.
And send him scurrying. Then plan your next move.
It was originally built to house a captive Dovar.
Secure Vignar's support.
Now,
and learn how to summon a
hear
dragon.
his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind.
Lure Odahviing into your trap.
Deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Free
And
me,
make a bargain.
and I will carry you to Skaldafin.
Then travel to Alduin's final bastion and learn the final word of Stormcall. Find your way to Sovngarde.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
And the Guardian soon.
Last I faced a doom-driven hero.
Then show your worth. And meet the heroes of old. Break Alduin's soul snare. Then shout him from the sky. And slay the world.
Sure.
Track down the captain of the Northern Maiden
Why? Who sent you?
and convince him to set sail.
Sent them is the least I can do.
Then get some advice from a master wizard. Travel to Mirok's temple and team up with Freya. Then defeat Mirok's minions and find the source of his power. Meet your newest enemy.
Beyond. You have no power.
Then follow Freya home and consult the shaman.
Long ago, and use that knowledge of the beast.
Learn the first word of Bend Will. Then use it to free the skull and get more advice from Storm.
Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work.
Cleanse the remaining stones and overhear Dior's concerns about Baldur. Then make an inquiry and track down the Falmer. Free Baldur
These accursed elves have taken me from my home.
and uncover the Falmer plot.
If you mean the elves, they're trying to learn the secrets of Origins.
Then put an end to their plans and recover the map.
I name you friend of the Sky. I will trust you with the knowledge of Origins.
Ask Neloth about the Black Books and enlist his help. Then travel to Nichada and collect the cubes. Activate the boilers. And read the book.
So,
Then meet Hermaeus Mora.
another seeker after knowledge enters my world.
And learn the second word of Bend Will.
Of power.
Make a deal with the devil.
What I want, and I will give you what you seek.
And discuss the demands with Storm. Then witness his bravery. And learn the final word of Bend Will. Tame a dragon. Then rise to Mirok's challenge.
Mirok is strong. He knew we would come.
And meet him at the summit of Apocrypha.
Meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha.
Show him the power of the Stormcloak.
You're a disgrace to your own kind!
And end his corruption of Solstheim.
Escape me, Mirok. You can hide nothing from me.
With those threats eliminated, now you can turn your attention to ridding Skyrim of the Thalmor.
Must have scared him off. No sign of him. Must have scared him off.
And freeing all their captives.
Our best hope now is to fall in with the ranks of the Stormcloaks.
Perhaps you'll even find a good Nord woman to marry.
Divine of love. I declare this couple to be wed.
Start a family of your own.
Papa, I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
And settle into a quieter life. It's up to you whether you accept Aventus' contract.
And now you'll accept my contract.
But if you do kill Grelod, make sure you kill Astrid and every other member of the Dark Brotherhood.
I'll make sure the Emperor himself hears of all you've accomplished. Make Skyrim a better place.
Well, that's it for this build.
Wait,
Thanks for watching,
wait,
and I hope that you
not so fast.
Oh, hey Ben, what's up?
Hey mate, what a wonderful and fantastic build you made here. I just couldn't help being super inspired by watching this and wrote a little song for it, using Suno as my instrument. I hope you like it.
I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm, and true High King of Skyrim. As Talos is my witness, may this oath bind me to death and beyond. Even to my lord, as to my fellow brothers and sisters in arms. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. My name is Syver. I am my father's son, who fought for Ulfric's father when the Great War begun. I joined the Legion, and fought by Ulfric's side. We were defeated, and I had to hide. So many years passed, and I lived in shame, when Ulfric arose with the Stormcloak name, to battle for freedom, to fight the Empire for the Nords. I joined his course, to draw my swords, to draw my swords. Stormblade shall be my battle name, known through was unblooded for my first task when I joined the Stormcloaks. Ice Veins was my name then when we killed the Whiterun folks. Bonebreaker was my title when I set the prisoners free, and I was known as Stormhammer after Fort Sunwar's killing spree. Stormblade shall be my battle name, known throughout the land. Stormblade, they all shall call me, and no one shall withstand. Stormblade. Stormblade shall be my battle name, known throughout the land. Stormblade, they all shall call me, and no one shall withstand.
Wow. That was absolutely incredible. Amazing! Thank you so much, Boone, for creating such an epic song to help me celebrate this milestone for my channel. I truly appreciate it. Well, that's it for this build. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to the more than 2,000 people who have subscribed to my channel. Thanks to everyone who has supported me by liking or sharing the videos, leaving a comment, or joining the Discord. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and are looking forward to the next one. Thanks again, and I'll see you all next time.